What up, my freaks? Virminous Insight here with part 22 of my Total Warhammer 2 modded Imrik campaign. So as we saw last time, this little rat bastard was annoying us for that entire episode and forcing us to lose a lot of money. I'm really hoping that Mr. Gworaz over here finishes Queek off and just makes him go away. Ideally, Queek will despawn and then go up here into the Desolation of Drakenmoor and won't be something we have to worry about anymore. And oh, look what we have over here. It's well, Richter, I was about to say Carl, but no, some Empire guy, and they're doing a decent job at fighting the dwarves here. We've completely screwed the dwarfs over, haven't we, by forcing them into a war with Reichland. Ironically, where are all their armies? What are they doing? Let's see, we have Harrock, we can see them. Where the hell is Thorgrim? Where's Ungrim? We have Grombrindle out here. Aha, wait, what do we have over here? Aha, Thorgrim's out here and Ungrim's over here. So maybe they'll try to move through Carrickhearn and Fort Saul, try to retake all this? I don't know. The Empire is still considerably stronger than them. I checked between the episodes and they currently have 53 provinces, so basically all of this is the Empire. What I might do is, if we get some spare influence later, I might have Bretonia also declare war on the Empire. And just watch the shield of civilization collapse while we while we take everything. It's kind of funny just because we're the High Elves. We're not like I feel like the Dark Elves would definitely enjoy this, whereas would the High Elves appreciate destabilizing everything, especially against factions that normally fight chaos? I don't feel like they would, but hey, that's us, I suppose. Now, otherwise, I believe we're just about good in terms of this turn. We are sort of saving money. Yes, we did use the Invocation of Assyrian, but we need a lot of cash to get the 2 upgrades to the level 5 settlements in both Flayed Rock and Dread Rock. Both rocks, essentially. There are other upgrades to do as well, but these are the most important ones, I think. Just want to double check that your gold mine is good. Yeah, I mean, technically we could upgrade the Lost Plateau here, but it's probably not worth it right now over the level 5. It's honestly kind of hard to say. Do we get a couple level 5s, or do we get lots of minor upgrades to make more money? It honestly feels like maybe we're better off doing the smaller upgrades, like an extra 50 per turn out of you, probably a little bit more based on the plus, and then more out of you. You won't give us much, but we could build something else there. Like, we got another Elven Fairground that we could build here. There are definitely lots of Elven Fairgrounds that we could upgrade to full ranks and probably build some more Elven Embassies somewhere. Would it be worth it to not do so? And we should really probably upgrade, yes, I said really probably, at least a couple of these. You know what, I'm gonna save the gold for one turn. And we do have a bunch of stuff to do, though. Let's see, you need to find somebody to steal tech from, and I think it's gonna have to be Khemri. We are going to attack Khemri eventually, so there's no need to keep them happy, because they have territory that we like. I mean, technically, we could just not attack them and outright ally with them. They want a non-aggression pact or military access. How do they feel about the... okay, they like the Rockop dynasty, but unlike everybody else, Cetra actually likes the Great Power, so if we were to leave them alone and take all this, or rather allow them to have this, it wouldn't be a huge deal. I'll think about it. It really depends on whether we want to continue fighting the Tomb Kings or just finish off the Rockop dynasty, as well as the followers of Nagash over here, and whoever's out here as well. I wonder if Tic-Tac-Toe's still alive. And then wait, just leave Khemri as a sort of bulwark against anybody that sails down here, and then at least that'll allow us to fight the dwarfs, because I don't want to get bogged down into fighting Tomb Kings for the entire campaign, right? I mean, we do have goals to achieve. But anyway, I guess that's something we have to consider. Now, your Dossiers of Power still lasts for 5 turns. We can probably kill... You know what, maybe move away. Move away for now, you can always come back later. Okie dokie, another hero not moved. Borath, you are good in Dossiers of Power for now. Settlement upgrade available. We are going to ignore this turn, and I get... Oh, Crookback Mountain. You know what? I feel like we gotta upgrade you to rank 4. It's worth it. It's worth it just to get these 2 upgrades. There goes all our cash. So much for saving it, I guess. Okie dokie, and with that, we now finally move Imrik in and attack the Sentinels of... or just the Sentinels, yes. Does it matter which army we attack? Not really. I feel like maybe we should attack this army with Ushabti with Great Bow first, because they're a pretty threatening army just by virtue of having those Ushabti. We wouldn't want those sneaking up on us. So let's attack them. King Araru, you're not a garrison lord, right? You're this one out here, right? Yeah, I think so. Because we want to fight them outside. If we were to fight them in the city, that would actually be an advantage to us, because they just sit there and allow us to wreck them with lots and lots of casts and stuff. Oh, that is a really annoying sound. Is that the Pyramid of Nagash sound? It's just really loud. I'm just going to turn that off. There we go. Alright, time to declare war. And they've been fighting with Cetra, so I guess he's going to like us doing this. Alrighty, Imrik, a moment of truth. Can you take this many elite units? Let's find out. It's going to be fun. Ooh, yeah, look at that. That is a lot of Tomb Guard, a lot of elite Tomb Guard that we have to face. A lot of Ushabti and stuff. Yeah. This sounds like a very, very fun battle. Plus, they have basically everything. They have Legionary Barrage, Tomb Swarm, Realm of Souls, and Sandvale. It's not going to be an easy fight, that's for damn certain, but it is going to be a cinematic one. Let's do it. Alrighty, here we go. Thousands upon thousands of Skelly Boys versus the Dragon Tide. And now, let's see about the setup. It's going to be a little bit different than we usually do, in part because the enemy is appearing from various directions. They have the first of their armies starting over here with the river as a sort of defense. They have another army coming up this side of the field, and then they have a third army coming up this side of the field. So what I decided to do here with regards to that is to have the Heralds of the Wind here just to start leading these enemies towards our main force instead of instead of them joining up with the other army. In addition to that, we have Michaela here getting ready to cast stuff right there so that we can, you know, do as much damage with her as possible. She's the only dragon, or the only dragon rider, I suppose, or dragon, that is not currently moving over here. We're going to have the rest of the dragons, led by Imrik, try to destroy this army all on their own, while the other 2 armies that are approaching are going to be slowly approaching us and hopefully delayed. We are going to face all of our units this way, including our Reaper, or Eagle Claw rather, bolt throwers, to try to whittle down their infantry as they get to us, and then hopefully we'll be able to hold the line and pick off any stragglers with our Dragon Princes. At least that's the plan. Let's see if it works out for us. There we go. We are going to split our various dragons into various little forces that are going to try to achieve different things. Now, the main goal here is going to be to try to grab the Ushabti with great bows. They are absolutely critical because they can do an insane amount of damage, as we've seen, or as those who have watched the Arcan campaign or have played the Tomb Kings know full well. It looks like Brewar just got hit with a Shem's Burning Gaze. Barely did any damage. Well, I guess it did a little tiny bit of damage. And let's see. It looks like Lamoureux is going to be intercepted by these Carrion, but that's okay. We are going to send both of our Fire Dragons to try to kill that Screaming Skull Catapult as well. Otherwise, we are going to have Imrik and Imrath, God, that's going to get confusing, both have their breaths going on these Ushabti with Great Bow. As I said, they are the primary targets here, so we have to kill as many of them as quickly as possible. We are going to have both Imrik and Imrath charge them as well, just to try to take them off the field. And there we go. Imrik is in, gonna pop his lightning thing. It's actually going to land right on top of Imrath right there, but I don't think Imrath cares that much. That thing is pretty obnoxiously powerful. Oh, and it's getting Spirit Leeched by this Hyro Titan. In addition to that, we did get a Dragon Breath off, or a Fire Breath off, on this little unit of Spearmen from Gordonar over here, while the Nehekara Horsemen appear to be moving in to reinforce and attack Trogdor so that he doesn't kill the Screaming Skull Catapults. Kind of annoying, but whatever. The Screaming Skull Catapults aren't really a threat to the dragons at all. I just want them dead so that they don't start firing on this stuff over here. Oh, and it looks like we took some damage on our Signs of Mathland. I don't know whether that was the Tomb Swarm or whether that was a Legionary Barrage, but the damage is certainly there. We do have an enemy Tomb King on a War Sphinx chasing around our Illyrian Reavers. I guess this was part of the plan. We are going to try to countercharge him with our Dragon Princess. Also, as I was saying earlier, we did get a Flamestorm cast off right into the middle of the enemy war host here, just to try to kill as many of these slow-moving infantry as we can, as well as a nice Fire Breath from Michaela's Dragon. We are going to also continue pelting these things with our Eagle Claw Bolt Throwers in order to just try to whittle down their forces as well, especially since they're all slow-moving and they're quite, and they're moving together. And then here we go, we can see our Dragon Princess moving in, getting ready to deal with this Tomb King, as we don't really want to leave him to the regular infantry. And the Dragon Princess should be able to destroy him quite quickly. Let's see how fast his HP drops. There we go, a single charge and he's almost at half HP already. That sounds pretty damn good to me. Now, on the sides, unfortunately, the enemy does have a lot of Nehekara horsemen, so they do have some mobility in their army, which we are going to counter by having the Pure Main Company and our regular white lines sort of move in over here to protect us any second now. I forgot when exactly I did that, but I do this eventually. There we go. And let's see, the Tomb King, yeah, getting absolutely destroyed by those Dragon Princes. Ooh, and it looks like the enemy is also going to summon some Ushabti, and they will be summoned among our Illyrian Reavers, but also among the Dragon Princes, so that is not going to end too well for them. I keep wanting to slow it down a little bit just to see some of the animations, and the fact is the battles really are very, very short in SFO when you get the super elite units, and I want some of these battles to last. And there we go, down goes the Tomb King, as well as several of those Ushabti. I love watching the Cab take on the Ushabti. It looks really nice with these two types of units fighting. Otherwise, let's check back on the Dragons. They've done a pretty decent job at whittling down the enemy forces. Lots of enemy individual units are dead. This carrion unit is finally looking like it's about to die. It hasn't done too much damage to Lamoureux, who's very, very damage resistant, but I am impressed with how long it's taking just to bring those carrion units down. Over here we have Imrik trying to fight a Hyro Titan, as well as a unit of Skeleton Warriors with the Ushabti coming in to help. Imrik's actually taken some damage over here, but he is at the same time fighting a Tomb King, and I think he just brought him down there. Wow, there we go. That was a nice hit. It looked like he had something like at least 15% HP remaining, and Imrik took that out. I like Menaethnir's eyes. I like the color. And there we go, gonna get another lightning cast off, and Imrik does get a decent amount of mileage out of those two spells, both that spell and the Piercing Bolts of Burning spell. Otherwise, we are going to get another breath out from Lamoureux, mostly because it couldn't breathe on anybody earlier, because it was tied up by those damn carrion. It's not going to do too much damage to the Higher Titan, but I suppose it does enough. We also have a unit of Ushabti. Looks like they're going to charge Imrath and Shak a lot by the looks of the scale colors. But these two are probably they're the two nastiest dragons we have, I believe. So they're not really afraid of this nonsense. They can work together quite nicely. So a good job to you two. We also have Lamoureux just moving around now that it's not tied up, and trying to catch out these Ushabti with Great Bow. Imrik's pretty good over here. Pretty much everybody that's attacked Imrik is dead, including the Tomb King and I believe some Ushabti as well. He is actually quite hurt at half HP, but he did a good job, so I'm not going to complain about that one. Ooh, and over here a giant pile of enemy units that is taking continual shots from our Eagle Claw Bolt Throwers. That's the unfortunate thing about Tomb Guard. They're very, very slow to try to approach right into the screen. I always love watching those shots. And let's see what's going on over here. Oh, it looks like they have another Tomb King on a War Sphinx moving in, but of course we will surround and kill him with our Dragon Princes. Not exactly what they were originally brought here for, but they certainly do it quite well. We do also have some of our units pelting them with range, although I feel like this might have been a mistake. We probably do more damage to our own units with the splash. Well, actually, they're not that hurt. I guess we don't have a lot of armor piercing there, so whatever. But yeah, this Tomb King goes down as well. Very nice. We've killed like 3 or 4 lords already. I think it's 3 lords. We killed 1 over here, and then this was the 3rd one. So we are missing a 1 Tomb King, although I think 1 might not be on a War Sphinx. Ooh, and over here we have a high-tier Nehakaran Horseman. I don't mean high-tier as in high recruitment tier. I mean high rank as in veterancy, fighting the White Lions, who should be pretty decent at breaking these guys apart. They are a very fragile unit despite all of their veterancy ranks. Ooh. I love the 1 white line with the that holds the standard and wields a halberd. Although it mostly pokes people with them. Should have gone probably for a more sensible weapon. Ooh, a nice little fireball. It looks like going off and exploding on some units over there. Probably can get another breath. It's just Michaela flying around. She was a little bit hurt, so I didn't move her away and tried to use her to support the rest of our units with her leadership buff. Otherwise, we do sort of have 2 lines right. Well, actually 3 lines if we count the dragons. But we have the main host all the way back here. The Lothern Sea Guard, as well as the Spears and the White Lions guarding. And then over here in the main portion, we have the Dragon Princes just wrecking face all over the place. And fighting, what, like 5 units of Tomb Guards simultaneously, and probably having killed several as well. We do have yet another army moving in, of course, with all full HP units. Still plenty of reinforcements to go, so this battle is hardly over. And then, of course, over here, our dragons are almost finished. In fact, we have both of our fire dragons who have completed destroying those Screaming Skull catapults, moving back in to try to help against all those reinforcements. Imrath and Imrik looks like they're working together to try to defeat this Hyro Titan over here as well. Alright, you two. Ooh, and another Shem's Burning Gaze. I guess the Hyro Titan does do fairly decent at single target stuff just due to its spells. But of course, it's not like it can fight something like Imrath, our most powerful dragon, and Imrik, our most powerful lord. There we go. Down you go, Hyro Titan. But there is more where that came from. In fact, there are 2 more where that came from because we have 2 of them on the field here, or at least we should. Well, 1 is on the field, another one will come on the field as soon as we kill something. So let's get back to this. The dragons should finish up over there fairly quick, although Imrath and Imrik are both at half HP. It's not surprising that they took as much damage. And look at this, we have our 3 fire dragons among the Fireborn and the Dragon Princes working together. I kind of like that, especially as they are fighting Tomb Guard, and these guys are the anti-infantry type of dragons. This worked out really nicely. I only semi-did this on purpose. There we go, but hey, good job to the Tomb Guard for holding the line that long. Over here, we also have we have more Tomb Guard, this time fighting the White Lions, who have actually surrounded them, so I don't see them holding through that very long as well. Now we can see the dragons have finished up most of that army and are moving in to defend against the rest of the incoming enemy forces. Oh, look at these 2 jumping around like adorable doggos together. Ah, this is such an epic battle. These are the kind of battles you wait for, you know? You play the campaign and you hope you get awesome fights like this. And this is just 1 army on our side. We could have had Imrik supported with a 2nd army, but obviously he's so obnoxious that he doesn't really need them. And obviously his army isn't even finished yet. We need like 5 more units of Dragon Princes, possibly a few more Fire Mages, as somebody suggested earlier. There we go, and look what we have here, a Necro Sphinx as well as a Cameron War Sphinx, both moving in to try to fight the Dragon Princess, going to have their work cut out for them, but now we have the Dragon's fire as well, but I was just about to say moving in to support and to try to take down these bigger units. Of course, the Carrion are always interfering, so it's kind of annoying. I'm mostly trying to keep at least some dragons in the air right now, just to try to be able to use their breaths, as a few of them would have gone off cooldown by now. And oh, it looks like the Carrion are going to drop down. This battle's getting really hectic. That's the way I like it. You heard me. And there we go, we do have the second Hyro Titan moving in, and I do move both Imrath and Imrik to try to fight them, because, you know, they're sort of specialized against those single targets like that, and they do both hit the hardest at over 1,000 damage apiece. Meanwhile, the Dragon Princes should be able to hold the line, especially with the help of the White Lions. Holding off the dead here, and you guys don't seem to be attacking. I think I might have ordered them to move forward a little bit. Come on, guys, use your deadly poke. Oh, look at all those spells coming down. And let's see. I'm actually surprised that our Reaper Eagle Claw Bolter, damn it, every time, have not run out of ammunition yet, although I shouldn't be too surprised because they're basically out of ammunition. Michaela once again hanging back because she's taken quite a bit of damage, and she's just saving up mana to cast her remaining spells. We have Shackalot trying to take out this Khemrian War Sphinx over here, as well as fighting the Necro Sphinx. So this is a Clash of the Titans over here, although I guess we really need Shackalot to help out with this, because the look at this, look at Trogdor, he's so tiny by compare. Oh, look at him looking up at the at the Necro Sphinx. Damn. Why is Trogdor so tiny by comparison to the other dragons? I mean, I know why, it's just, I don't know, it makes him more adorable, if anything. And there we go. How are you doing, Necro Sphinx? You've actually gotten some nice hits off against our precious dragons. And ooh, it looks like over here the Fireborn are actually going to rout. We are going to have to move the White Lines into support. And a couple more of the Dragon Princes appear on the verge of routing as well, interestingly enough. But that's okay. We have plenty more units to go. We're gonna chase down this Khemrian War Sphinx, and as soon as it's dead, having been hit by so many dragons at the same time, we can move in to support the White Lines and the remaining Dragon Princes. Michaela is also going to move in to try to support with a few more casts of magic. One of the Dragon Princes is very, very hurt. I don't think it actually got this hurt when I originally played it. Huh. Interesting. The battle might be slightly off due to it being a replay, or maybe they're... Maybe they come back later, because this feels a little bit different. Let me just see what's going on over here. I did move both Imrik and Imrath to fight this Hyro... Oh yeah, this is different. This is different than when I played it, because I remember that when I sent in the Lamaro, this thing basically got killed over here before it was actually able to fire any single shots, interestingly enough. And Imrath and Imrik both were able to... Oh, they did still bring down the Hyro Titan. Maybe it's not that different. Maybe I'm just getting a little bit confused by the fact that this Dragon Prince unit got that badly damaged. I do know for a fact that no Well, I shouldn't spoil it. There we go. The battle has certainly whittled down both forces now. We are down to the dregs of the units that fight on the front line, but the dragons have taken care of the vast majority of the big old units. This Necro Sphinx is just about dead, going to get a couple more White Lines killed, but it is disintegrating now, and the dragons are moving around, chasing down those Ushabti. We also have Michaela hanging out in the air. Oh, looks like we're going to get Imrath breathing on the last Hyro Titan. Oh, hopefully that doesn't clip Imrik there. I didn't notice that happening. Whoops. Alrighty, and otherwise, and we have Dragon Princes, even the very hurt Dragon Princes. Wait, what? No, what are you talking? No. You're a lying game. Okay, well, I think the replay is a little bit screwed up, because obviously this is not a defeat of any kind, unfortunately, since the replay is screwy. But it's clearly a win. You can see that the entire enemy army is disintegrating. This one, alas, Hyro Titan is about to get breathed on by two more dragons. And over here, the last amount of archers are going to get chased down by the Dragon Princes, as well as these dragons as soon as they're done dealing with that stuff. It looks like the Necro Sphinx is over here in the background, I think, unless that's a dragon. It's kind of hard to tell because the model is so small. But it should be collapsing right about now. And yeah, the only thing that really remains to do is chase down this blob of archers and make sure they die. Won't get to see that because whatever the hell happened here, maybe it was too big of a battle for the AI to properly see it, but hey, we saw like a 90% of it. We saw the good stuff. I guess we didn't really need to see the rest. Sorry about that, guys, but not much I can do about it. Anyway, I'm really curious to see how we did in terms of the damage. You know what we should do also? Try to compare the amount of kills we get here after this replay and the quote-unquote close defeat as compared to the actual victory we got when we actually played it in terms of who did how much damage. Let's find out. Ooh, I've been hyping up this battle in my own mind for a long time, and man, did it turn out to be a fun one. I really, really enjoyed that. And they had a lot of elite units to bring to bear. I think they could have mustered 2 full stacks of nothing but elite units at tier 3 and higher. Those shoutout the Great Bow, I do wonder what did the most damage here. Let's see, 7.2k on the Necro Sphinx. That wouldn't be surprising. There's this one unit of Ushabti with 5k damage, and not too bad, not too bad. And ooh, you got 32 kills there, Tombguard. Not a crazy amount of damage, but still did pretty good. Otherwise, not so much. We did focus down the first group of Ushabti, of course. Now, let's see how much damage we did ourselves. Imrik coming in with 127,000 damage, and Michaela only at 73. Damn, Imrik. You brought it home this time. All right, and let's see. We got 15, 19. Both of the White Lion units were being used defensively, but that's still pretty decent. 17k on this unit of Lothern Seaguard. Basically even with the White Lions. That's pretty damn nice as well. Otherwise, let's see, we got nearly 50k on the Fireborn and 25 and 35k apiece on the other 2 Dragon Princes. You guys ran out of ammo pretty early. Ooh, 80k and 87k on the 2 Eagle Claw Bolthors. Not too bad at all. 38k on Imrath, 32 on Brewar, 60 on Shakalot. Oh, what the hell happened here? Why did Shakalot just obliterate everybody? Huh. I wonder if that's a coincidence or not. Yeah, 35, 35. All the dragons did about even amounts of damage except Shakalot, who basically doubled all their damage. Huh. And of course, I got confused between Imrik and Imrath. Oh, man. Imrik is, you know, I mean, I guess he's technically a lord plus a dragon, so I guess it does make sense for him to do insane amounts of damage, but great job there, buddy. How much? 14th. I honestly feel like when you defeat a gigantic army, you should get a lot more influence than you do, or a lot more treasury if you do, or something. I feel like maybe influence if you don't want to give us treasury, game, because this just feels insulting. 1400. Oh well, we are going to force labor to heal up a little bit because there's nothing we can get out of either of the other 2 options. Yep. And wait, you guys are still somewhat alive? How did that happen? I don't appreciate that. What the hell? Wait, did these guys just never appear on the field? How are you alive? What the hell happened here? Don't tell me there are units in the Black Pyramid that are alive still. Well, I guess we go after these guys then. We have to destroy them in the field as well. At least this time, it should be pretty damn easy as compared to what we just fought. Ooh, and Imrik got himself a level out of that, which is, you know, I think he deserved that one. He earned it. Good job, Imrik. There we go. We are at Devastating Charge, and we will have 39 and 4. We have 3 points remaining, either 3 in Merchant Lord or 2 in Expeditious Endeavor, and then 1 in Merchant Lord. Most likely, I'll just take Merchant Lord for the extra money, because eventually we'll need to start trading with other factions. Once we get a port and a connection, we still don't have a connection to our main province because we're separated both by the dwarfs and by Kalida. But, I mean, I guess it's nice to have one ally. Ironically, the dwarfs still love us. If they didn't own a bunch of our territory, I would have just ignored them. But then again, they are dwarfs, so, you know, probably shouldn't. Alrighty, let's see. You know what? Let's start upgrading these Elven Fairgrounds everywhere. Just making more cash as much as possible. And there we go. I believe with that, we can't end the turn because we are going to attack these guys outside here next. Alright, go. And they will indeed fight. We're going to destroy them super quickly. We will have to, you know, I don't trust an auto-resolve because Michaela's really, really hurt. So I am going to save and do the commenting, do the whole thing that I do when I comment over the previous battle because of the bug. Well, I've explained it to you guys why it has to be that way before, so we're gonna do that here, gonna make the cut, and then we'll just do a super quick fight against these guys and then take the Black Pyramid for ourselves, because we definitely want that to be the milestone for this particular episode after that hell of a battle. So here comes the cut. Alrighty, there's the cut, and just out of curiosity, after commenting over that original battle of against the massive forces that they had earlier, what I did was I went into replay and max sped through it, sped through it at max speed, whatever, and just to see if it wound up any different. It did once again wind up slightly different, both than what actually occurred, which was a heroic victory, and what the replay says, which was for some reason a close defeat, despite the fact that our forces were winning and the fact that the enemy forces were crumbling. There were some definite differences in the way that the units moved, or at least some of them. I don't know what causes this, but now we all know that Total Warhammer, or Total War generally, replays aren't actually replays. They are the game refights battles by giving the same orders, and some titles are way worse at this than others. Cough cough. Troy Total War, just atrocious. No battle winds up like it's supposed to be. But otherwise, the Total Warhammer is generally pretty good. But maybe there were just too many units on the field and the computer got confused. Anyway, I should probably been saying all that stuff while fighting, because we're basically out of time here due to these short episodes. But man, if every episode could be with epic battles like this, I'd probably never stop playing this game. I mean, I don't intend to ever stop playing this game anyway, but I guess the various iterations of it. Man, I would kill for a Total Warhammer 4, but and no, not Age of Sigmar, but rather I still want Navy. I still want naval combat. And I don't care what anybody says. I think Warhammer is the one and only franchise where Total Warhammer, where Total War can make naval battles fun, just because of the variety of units. And I say this like in every campaign. I feel it's just like my opinion, man. Because I know there are a lot of people who do really dislike the naval battles, but I feel like this is once again the one time where they would actually work properly. Alright, anyway, we probably don't need to set this up properly, ironically enough. Let's do this, so let's start with deployment and go. Michaela, you can sit back and... oh, you're gonna pop a Legionary Barrage. Let's get the rest of the dragons moving in, though. And you guys go. Group 1. I guess you can go here. Oh, you know what we should do, though? We should turn off skirmish mode for all of yous. And yeah, the rest of the enemy units, they all have really basic stuff, so let's make sure that we breathe on everybody. Breath out there, please. Oh, that damn carrion are gonna interfere again, aren't they? Well, whatever. Breathe on everybody, please. Don't breathe on each other, guys. It's not good. It's not good dragon manners. And Shakalot, you haven't breathed on anybody yet. Imrath, you should breathe on their lord. That should finish their lord. Yes. Yes, it should. And then group 1, group up, kill everything. Thank you, and what the hell is hitting you? Oh, were you being clipped by our own artillery? Oh, come on. If Michaela had died to that, I would have been so incredibly salty. But you know, if it happens, it happens, I guess. Oh man, alright, let's just speed through this. We don't actually need to fight this, as I said earlier. The only reason we're actually fighting this is because I feel like Michaela would otherwise die to an auto-resolve. There we go, and that should cripple the rest of these for... oh, damn it. Alright, Dragon Princes, take care of this. I completely forgot about their Shopti, ironically enough. I shouldn't really be used to that with the Tomb Kings. But whatever, it's fine. Yeah, you guys are gonna get absolutely wrecked here. And go Dragon Princes. You guys got a lot of screen time in that last battle, but I guess you're going to get the final screen time this time around, just because the dragons find everything on the battlefield here quite trivial, so... Dragons, go kill something. Oh, you can breathe. Whoa. Why haven't you breathed, buddy? Oh, or are there cooldowns off cooldown now because I sped it up? I don't even know. It doesn't matter, speed it up. Speed it up, kill everything, and I take it those who shopped here... Whoa, what the... oh, what? What? They had extra units here? I did not see this. Huh. Wait, where are these units from? Am I blind? What the hell? I think, oh, they probably were approaching from this side, and I wasn't even paying attention to them. Whoops. Well, that's a big oops. Oh, a few more seconds of not paying attention, and once again, I guess this is just why you don't unnecessarily underestimate your foe. But Michaela could just burninate all this. Yeah, it's all done now. It doesn't matter. Oh, you poor Illyrian Reavers. There we go. Speeded back up to max. And oh, they actually have a high priest in here. Okay, go kill that, please. Where the hell are you guys coming from? Damn. Alright, but you should still all die. Oh, I guess it's because I was distracted watching the dragon princes over here and not paying attention to the map. Well, obviously you can't see the map when you're in cinematic mode. But there we go. No damage, minus the damage Michaela took from our own artillery. We lost 67 units, most of them Illyrian Reavers, and I guess some of these Lothern Seaguard probably. Oh, and I guess a couple units off of our Eagle Claw Bolt Thrower. And there we go. Just like that, the Black Pyramid should be ours. Oh, right, it was the reinforcing army. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, we will obviously force labor because there's really no other option. Those units are going to move away. Hey, we got the Campaigner Perfect Vigor trait. You already had Perfect Vigor, though, so that doesn't actually give you much of anything. And there we go, we can occupy this. Black Pyramid of Nagash. I really wish we could occupy it at level 5, since we're essentially moving into an empty territory. We haven't actually damaged it, but oh well. We can immediately build the Vault of Nagash here. I do like the Magic Resistance plus 10 and the Lord Recruit rank. Those will both be helpful. I guess the Vampire Corruption is not something we could do anything about. Oh, this actually makes a decent amount of cash. Surprisingly enough. Well, I guess we have a promenade here, which we might as well max out. So it'll be max public order. We'll just build a Shrine of Assyrian here. We already have a Shrine of Assyrian here. Well, that's just perfect. We're going to keep that here. And I guess... I mean, we'll build some other stuff. We're going to switch you to rebuild Lost Splendor. We could build the wall here. What kind of garrison do we get out of this? 2 Silver Helms, 2 White Lines, 4 Lothern Seaguard. I guess we'll need to save up money. We're probably not going to get... Oh my lord. 15,000 gold. That's with the Invocation of Assyrian, although without the Rebuild Lost Splendor. Alright, I guess we'll have to try to build that next time, because I am going to call it here because we are out of time. The Sentinels have been destroyed, which means next time we attack the Rokop dynasty, whatever. Once again, I don't really care about attacking this faction. It's just that they're here, and I kind of want to push all the way to this side. And then I'll think about whether we attack Khemri or just ignore them and ally with them. Mostly because they can take all this red territory here, and if we ally them, that sort of quote-unquote counts as our territory, sort of. The only reason that I'm sort of, on the fence with that is they do have clay, and I don't think we have it anywhere ourselves. And we do need it. But then again, if I was just worried about getting all the trade goods, I would have just betrayed Caledor. Plus, the dwarves do have a decent amount of trade goods as well, so we should be able to deal with them. I wonder if we can force Reichland to fight. Well, not force, probably, because we... Can you fight Clan Wars for us? Moderate, eh? Oh, they will fight Clan Wars for us. Yes, Reichland. I mean, I have no intention of invading Reichland because all their territories are yellow, so we might as well ally with Reichland against the dwarves. And, you know what, yeah, screw having Bretonnia attack them, just make Reichland and join up with them. We'll have the donut, and then we'll have everything below Reichland, or south of Reichland, and then we'll have everything to the west of Reichland as well. We should try to get a trade pack going with Mazda Mundi. We still can't see him, though, unfortunately. And soon we'll have the donut as well. So this campaign is going pretty good, actually. We are we're moving very quickly to obtaining our objectives. Obviously, we could have done the short campaign victory at any time, really. But we're actually moving towards the long campaign victory. We just need to destroy Clan Moors for it. But once again, I'm going to make the actual goal of this to get the Phoenix Crown back from Karaz Karak and destroy the dwarfs for good. The second War of the Beard is going to go a little bit differently. But anyway, that's a problem for the next time and all the times to come. So with that said, as always, I do appreciate any and all feedback regarding to the gameplay or the way I do things on this channel. If you have a second, please do take it to leave a like and or a comment to support the channel. It really does help. As always, all glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching.